Hello there, chat! Am I audible? 1, 2, am I audible? Seems like it. Yeah, sup fellas. Sup Shardai-kun210, also known as Shar as Never Place. Yeah. It'll probably be a generally shorter stream than usual, since I do want to get around to stuff. Specifically, alright, wait, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, alright, what is this? Did not touch these, so as well. Alright, so that's like some phone bells. Cool. I'll check that out, but what I meant to say is that this is probably gonna be a bit shorter, cause I wanna get some more progress done on script and such. So yeah. Yeah. Let's kick this one off. I finally learned how to switch my weapons, so this should be a lot smoother. Alright, what am I looking at? Alright, so okay, now around the belt. And just shoot! There you go. Actually, speaking into guns isn't as bad. And yeah, all I had to do was press down on the D-pad to switch weapons. It's kind of silly that they made it just that specific input. They also figured out how to unfuck menu navigation, which is nice. Commando handgun. Okay, I think I will get myself this cool little commando handgun. Sure. Onto machine gun. And definitely an upgrade. So yeah, that's what I'll do. This automatic gun, and it's got a slightly shorter barrel, but I reckon it's bound to be cooler, I guess. It also deals a bit more damage and it's a lot shootier. So, but yeah, things that you missed out on because I did them on screen. Let me see. I do have a buckler. I got that one. What else? What else? I did level up a bunch of skills, so that's nice too. Let's see. We do not seem to have a red square. That is nice. I've also been trying to script up a new video going over stuff that I might have missed in something. I'm guessing that means fella's not available at the moment. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I was whipping up a script on G-Next. More specifically on the stuff I missed, so I might have missed, so yeah, that's there'll definitely be a thing. Whoa! Alright, this guy is very range heavy, so if I could only actually, you know, unfortunately for this guy, I can ride or kick his ass into the Milky Way. Also, I think spot dodging is a lot easier when I do it like this, you know. Since I've managed to resolve my other issue with the controls, being the fact that I had jump on X and you know dash on circle. Yeah, I had it the opposite way. I had dashing on X and jumping on circle. See, apparently, all I had to do was to just go into the main console settings for this particular game and just switch the confirm button to whatchamacallit. Yeah, switch the confirm button to the circle. Otherwise, it switches those two. But for some reason, it switches those two for everything. So it's definitely a thing to make note of and you know, adjust if need be. Which I still have a bit of a hard time adjusting to the ins and outs of. Oh. Oh. See. All right. Yep. Oh. Yeah. That. The dodging thing, I've gotten a lot better with it, which is nice. But yeah, the controls-wise, this is both a bit of a departure from the Gundam Age games, and it's also somewhat familiar, you know. Those, I'd say the two games. You know, they kind of feel like, you know, distant cousins. Or, you know. No, just cousins. Alright, that is okay. Alright. Alright, John LBX. Oh! That's nice. Those stains are actually slick, and I get to slide on them. Also, yeah, you can just spam gun, and it can get you pretty far. Sadly, it also consumes your tension bar alongside ammo, which, yeah, imagine how much it would suck if the same was the case in whatchamacallit, the Gundam Extreme versus games, right? Or, you know, the older versus, like, the poor Saigu wouldn't be able to catch a break. Since that's a suit that has, you know, Daka and Daka and Daka. Oh, speaking of, who is this, blue ribboned fellow? Name is Mikage. Alright. There you go. Yo. There you go. Yoru. You know? Mika. Something something. Anyways. Are we gonna do the fight Mika and win? And then, you know, and then we unlock her as a teammate or something? Alright, so there's of course, and then there's something. Ah, sayote mate. Chotto mate. Oh yeah, it's chi not sa. I keep I messed that one up. But yeah, so it's oh wait a minute, and of course, so yeah, we're a man of action. So yeah, sure, let's step. Of course, standard regulation, which means it's probably gonna be the best of three. John LB. Oh look how grossly overleveled I am. Um, balls. Oh look, it's Cleopatra Chan. Sup? I'm not sure this PSP game seems likely. Yeah, it's this one is pretty much just Danball Senki or LBX. Basically, yeah. Um, it does take a bit if well, Gunna Mage does take a bit after this one, but I'm currently playing the first game, and it's the two are kind of similar in some aspects, but they're a bit apart in some other aspects. So I don't know. Frankly, I'm gonna be a bit curious where the two games well, where the two game series diverge, and where they share similarities in, right? Right. So. Little did the enemy know that I could just walk away from the bullets and keep shooting. Oh. Eat gun. Also stick. Also kick! Ah, dang it. I wish I could have popped out the rider kick as well, but oh well. uh, it's a fun one. It's definitely a fun one. Yeah. We're basically Danballing, and maintenance grease. That's good because I really could use some maintenance grease. Alright. Alright. Skip the dialogue since I do not, since my Japanese is limited enough to where I would not understand the weight of it. I mean, I would understand a bit, since, I know some of the, like, the more frequently used phrases. Some words, I can probably get that. I know how to read katakana and hiragana, so that's alright. But kanji I kind of suck with. I know some, but some others I'm not as good with. And yeah, unfortunately my vocabulary is a bit limited, so I'm kind of. Oh, so that's an address book. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that's for, but sure. Let's see, party member. Oh, this definitely feels like Yeah, that's the same party management. That one hasn't aged, so that's pretty cool. So that's like some operation thing. Party sucks and whatever. And yeah, that was fun. Let's see, do we have... I could, run a couple matches here and there. John LBX against Gladiator. Yeah, that's a gladiator. Which, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what to expect. Mostly fists. And, yeah, that's not gonna happen, dude. There we go. With the power of... with the power of stick and this gun I found. Alright, a gladiator torso. I know I've ran through this encounter already, but I'm like, it certainly does not hurt, Especially since you can cheese some loadouts via just being silly. Oh. And just doing this. Like, I literally just dodged and shot. And yeah, the only thing I've switched out really from my base loadout is just one shoulder part. That's one arm part. That's pretty much it. But yeah. So this is the rest of the ensemble, and who are you, Mr. Spiky hair chameleon guy? Alright, I got mail. Alright. CCM. You got mail. And so, yeah, that's the pink-haired character. And purple-ish. Yeah, purple. Purple-ish haired character, Ami Kawamura, yeah. And some tutorials that I will machine translate on my own time, and yeah, it's nice. So we have her contact, cool. Does that mean... No, we had not unlocked her. That's a bit of a bummer, but let's see where to now. A good challenge, these fellas. Yeah, that's the 1v2 match, which, yeah, it's not like it would, do I have any... Alright. It's just... all I have to do is harass this guy with God. Alright, there we go. You just wasted your bazooka shot, chump. And unfortunately for you, enemy number 2, I have stick. And yeah, I'm a bit closer to getting that stick to level 7, which would be nice. Let's see. Alright, be a good idea to manually save. And yeah, that's what the chat says. Well, nothing new. Good. One last thing to stay abreast of, so to speak. And why am I going to school? When I was playing off screen, like I went to school, I did a bunch of duels there, gained teammates, then I went elsewhere, and now they're going back to school. Alright, this is the type of timing that you'd usually see from, like, you know, a big ass mall where they're like, yeah, let's do let's pull up the back to school posters, like in the middle of June, pretty much. Oh, July, but yeah. Which, yeah, that actually happened. I went shopping with my future in-laws, and that's pretty much what happened there. I literally stumbled upon a back-to-school poster. I was like, a back-to-school poster in early August, and you know, so I asked the missus, like, alright, what kind of timing is this? And apparently that's been a thing since July, so that is silly. Unfortunately for you, God. And shield and the stick. I'm just glad that I have Haruberuto. Oh, Halberd. Halberd guard. Alright. This seems handy. Alright. Yeah, I had not challenged this guy, so. Yukio! That's his name. Hey, what's your machine? Killed? And it's another gladiator! Well, see you later, gladiator. I've got a stick. Also known as an aspiring suppository. Man, oh that was a good dodge. What do you think, chat? Well, I think that was a really good dodge. Like, I countered right away. Boy Sword never stood a chance. Like, he ate 2 combos and died. Alright, where am I going? Sort of a back alley. Looks sketchy to me. It's got graffiti saying street on it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell. This is definitely a street. And ominous music. There has to be ominous music. Alright. Alright, and yes, there is That okay? And okay, this guy's Kazuya. I saw him in the intro, so he's probably got some role to play. Regardless, okay. Explain this to me, chat. Why is there danger this side around my screen? Oh, oh, that's funny. That is very funny. So whenever I run around, there's bound to be encounters. Hell yeah, that I do like. Now they are a bit underleveled, granted, but that's fine. That's fine by me. I get more. I still get XP, and I get to clown them fools. That is more than fine by me. Oh, dang near jinxed it. Oh. Unfortunately for these guys, yeah, this is like kind of lame, kind of shoddy even. So there's the gun tank with an axe, the John LBX and Kunoichi. And another brute arm. That is pretty handy. Alright, so if I do walk around, I run into an encounter. That is very funny. I will do more of that. Alright. Level 5, sure. Alright. I guess gun. I guess gun, yeah. Yeah, phalanx. Go, gadget. Spear. Unfortunately, my teammates are not really keen on surviving, but yeah, well. You win. And that high level part I got off of some random encounter I still have, which is nice. Yeah, sure. Let's battle in the danger zone. Limit break attack times 2. The Zulu guy might be tough, which yeah, sure. I'll be curious how that pans out. There you go, bunk. Alright. That's some heavy damage. That's a lot of damage. GG's. More stuff, and at least my teammates leveling up. That's nice. Another Zulu torso. Then there's another encounter guy, and level 8 brute. Sure, let's do maintenance on that one. There's a Kodachi. Metal Knuckle, or sure, let's keep that one there. Alright, this one. None of these have worse speed ranks, so I guess I'll keep those as is. That's by no means an upgrade. Good to know. Alright. Let's see what we're up against. I should probably assign some skills to this one. He's set to function. She's got the Power Nakuru and yeah. Or the Tsumu Tsumuji Kaze. Yeah, something wind. Sure. That sounds like an attack name. That's bound to do something. At least it should, chat. Oh. That was a nice shot. Shame you're gonna miss it. And the one after that. Oh. Oh! Oh! No, mister, you're gonna eat a rider kick. And gun, actually. Nice. Alright, more maintenance parts. It's always nice. Alright, yeah, the Shady Back Alley is bound to have another 3v3 battle, okay. I mean, you can technically do a double jump and cross that way. That's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately for them, I have a gun. Yeah, the fun part is you can absolutely spec into gun and win. Case in point. Now the downside of the ranged loadout is that if somebody gets up close, they can have up your stuff. However, ano kwa boxu ga emsaizu something something kwa patsu wo custom LBX something. I'm guessing I have no more parts. No more capacity for parts. That's holy shit. Alright, let's go into the silly shed. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll fight these three guys, okay. Alright, so. Switch to gun. Get a save state going. And just make sure these guys are far away. So that I can anticipate their moves and, yeah. Counter that with my gun! The power of gun. They're not even showing up on my screen. Alright. And guess what? Now, one thing I do like about these is that, well, one thing I do like about this game is that it has its own spin on the special attacks. It's not like the mission discs and bottoms, or in the case of Gundam Age, the weapon skills, right? Yeah, it kind of does its own thing, and it does so fairly interestingly, might I add. Also, sup, Jeremiah, I, sort of read your chat, that, like, I'm surprised you can read Japanese language. Yeah, me too. I mean, I've, back in, like, 2019-ish, shortly before, the whole coup thing happened, I used to, you know, I used to mess with Duolingo a bit. That one was fun, but, like, past a certain point, the people running the app kept making the app more shitty and less usable, which is a bummer, you know. The sad truth about using Duolingo is that it's better at teaching you a habit than teaching you a language. However, on the upside, you know, things that are that, you know, benefit from this, like, more mechanical, you know, this, like, dry mechanical way of going about things. It makes those things simpler. It just so happens that it unfortunately also just happens that kind of the structure of the courses is kind of shit. However, yeah, I did try and, you know, learn Japanese. I'd struggle to call it that. I know a couple, like, basic phrases. I can probably string together sentences. I do have a somewhat limited vocabulary that's good enough for some things. And I can read katakana and I can read kanji. You know, I can definitely do Ohayo minasan, shatorado desu. And then, then I go in here, and I go like, Teki no Kitai wo Kurus. I will kill the enemy machines. Or sadly, this character does not have a hammer. Otherwise, I would have, done the thing that the Raider Gundam does, that the pilot of the Raider Gundam does, and go like, Missutsu! And I'd slam him. But anyways, from there, like I did eventually quit Duolingo. Is the issues with the app became more and more apparent. Like part of it was fun, but the way the structure, the way the courses they are structured, I don't think that would have worked for me, because like for some reason devs or whoever came up with it decided that it would be a good idea to just randomly start doubling down on kanji and such, when when at that point I had very little grasp of it, and at the same time they chuck new words at you, and they go like, now try and say I eat rice every single day, which is I think mainichi gohan wo tabemasu or something like that. But yeah, the rest of the little Japanese I know is derived from playing, a bunch of Gundam games in Japanese, and so I do know some phrases, like be like something something name of the machine, like in Gundam, and you go like Deruzo or Ikimasu, going out. Now that's pretty neat. What else? Also, I do prefer watching stuff in subs, so that also helps. Still, as it stands, it does have its limits, sadly. Which means that these days I use machine translation as a crutch a lot. But at the same time, it does help me, get a better grasp of some words. For example, as you can see, well, you probably can't see since I do not have a cursor capture on screen, or I can't just point at the screen and the thing just shows up. But the little letters you see above some of these written hiragana, that's called furigana, and that's very handy since that definitely simplifies the reading and the thing. This one is alright. And this is Yazawa Riko. Alright, Riko! Yeah, it's on, Riko. This guy is Shikano Ginji. Alright. Interesting name. And that's the dude who looks like a chameleon combined with an emo version of Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. And big wrestler guy who looks like he kind of looks like a frog. And this guy is Kaoyama Tetsuo. Yeah, he looks like a mountain face. Tetsu, that's from Steel, so yeah. Very on the nose name. Queen Noriko. Sure. Azu no Tetsuo. That's some really cool, not mobile suit hands. LBX hands. I really like the claws. That I really like. Please tell me I get to use these claw parts. Alright. Are they gonna be all yapping or... Yeah, I just have the default armor but with one arm that's slightly bigger. And this is the left arm, so I can't even make fapping jokes. Alright, it's on! Pikachu, I choose you! This one is unlimited regulation. Ah! It also has limit breaks for stats, which, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Hi, Rico! Oh! Oh! Come on! Oh, that's nasty. I literally, So is this like, you know, fight you're supposed to lose? Damn. Alright, can I get back to playing or... But that's a really cool looking dino bot. I want that. I know that a lot of these actually got retail kits, so... Alright. Jump teleporter. Oh, dang it! I'm stuck in a cutscene. Tournament! No! I will defeat him. No! I mean, we got backup, that's nice. And, oh, it's Kazuya! Yeah, who's this guy? I think he was in the intro, but... Actually, God! Because there is never enough Daka, and... Okay, that's cool and all. However, the Alright. Yeah, I should have done some maintenance on the other machine, but okay, that's cool and all. I will do exactly that. Alright. Welcome to the team, Kazuya. And we got mail. Also, yeah, let's do maintenance. Alright, yeah, what now? Where to next? Oh, yeah, I ran into some encounter. Sure, you know. Before I used to not be as fond of encounters in RPGs because I felt like a lot of them made the gameplay slower, but at the same time, the incremental progress certainly does help you at times, so do it, might as well. There we go, we win, and well, there's no. See, there I was hoping there'd be stuff, but there is no stuff. And they are now level 10. Okay, sure. I still have the bigger number. Thanks to actually, you know, doing the silly side stuff that you know, I thought that I was spending too much time on, but no. Actually, that was a good use of my time. Raida Kiku! And guess what? Gun! I cast gun. Alright, more hints. I'm guessing the additional, like, hands and such I can send to a box or something. But yeah, that other one is... No, I don't want to run off. Why? This is just free XP. Way I see it, this is just free XP. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, yeah. Okay, that is cool and all. However, gun. Break over. How's that a break over? I literally did maintenance on that. Ah, dang it. Sure, let's... Let's do that one. Okay. That spot dodge is so good. This seems to be some heavy guy. For some reason that becomes the break over thing. Maintenance. And that consumed a lot of the maintenance material. Well, good to know. I will grab this box. That's another bleed. Alright, best of 3! Well, they got 3 stocks, so... guess that's their deal. You gotta spend all of them, so... Raida Kiku! Alright. Alright, that's cool and all, but... Oh! Oh no! And there we go. Unfortunately had the life lead. And more maintenance gear. Good. As always, nice. Where am I? Alright, yeah. Just go sideways and I will get out of the danger zone. It appears. Alright, so. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Unfortunately, he gets his punch blocked, which means one thing and one thing only. Alright, and yeah, even more parts. Hell yeah. We got 2 directions we can go in. One that has free stuff and probably... man, there's so many encounters. I mean, at least I'll be nicely leveled up by the time I'm done with this area, but still. I did not expect there to be that many. Alright, let's slam this guy. And just hit the weakest link, and there you go. That's one more weapon skill, which cool. Anyways, what does this spot lead to? Treasure. That is useful. And another 3v3 engagement, which... yeah, at least that should, we'll see what that is. My hands are getting sweaty. It's getting onto the control of that. Dang it. Right, there's that. Bonk is the solution. Right, get phalanxed, and now I just sit still while I reload my whip. Yeah, that's pretty much the core of my current strategy. But yeah, I was getting downstairs, right? Of course, there had to be another encounter. And I should probably not neglect the chat. Though, there doesn't seem to be anything I've missed, so... that's at least nice. And yeah, back to the, I guess, side tangent of Mino in Japanese. That person said Tsuki Wadare. Who's next? Yeah, I know that. I know a bit, but not enough to where I could, you know, say that I know enough. Granted, yeah, this is one of those things where it's very hard to get to know enough. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I came by. Okay, I'm getting lost here. Which, I mean, it's alright. At least I get to run into more encounters, which means I'll be grossly over-leveled once again, but at the same time, it's like... this is getting super cookie cutter. There we go. Of course, here's what you do. Yeah, I'm pretty close to leveling up my polearm skills, so there's that. Alright, there's a save point, and right in front of the save point is the enemy team. Okay, okay, I see what you did there. Alright, and actually, alright, there was the attack button. was like, am I pressing the wrong one? Alright. Kagenui? Alright. I don't know what that is for, but alright. I guess that's good for some, but say you, yeah. And oh no. I think that's alright. He looks like some sort of a Gurren Lagann extra, so I'm guessing that's gonna be a tough fight. And this guy is Koda Hanzo. Alright. Cool name. Kinda reminds me of the archer from the Smart. They got its own game adaptation. Oh cool, they gave me a they gave me a gunpla box. And I'm pretty sure there's like actual IRL IRL model kits of this. I just wish there, well, I just hope there's actually one for the weird crocodile monster. Cause that one looked cool. Alright, LBX, Achilles. What's this? Alright, I built this dude. Oh, that's fancy. You know, I was watching Gao Gara a couple. Is that JoJo? Can you figure out how to swap weapons? But Cat still meaning the stick. No, I use a bit of both. Finally, we have pads. Yeah, we have pads now. Is that JoJo? There are IRL models of this series. I know that much. I'm just not sure whether they have the silly crocodile thing. Cause I did look it up, like even before the first LBX stream. Right, limited mode, and once again I am grossly overleveled because I just because of the tendency to grab a bunch of no. Oh, no. Okay. So that don't help at all. Okay, I guess that's good to know. All right, that does nothing. Alright, this is probably gonna be another scripted moment. Dude has a big fuck off beam, okay? And it's like, oh no, he's too strong! It's like, he's gonna bonk me, oh no, and guess what? Alright, at least he fucked up Kazuya, that is no good. Oh. Alright. You're on, dude. Okay, yeah. So once again, just keep spamming the charge attack. Oh. Oh. I hate when he does that. Can I actually use the repair kit on Kazuya? No, I can't. But I sure can use that repair kit on myself. Okay, that is good to know. Also, Kore de Owarida especially when... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, there you go. Enemies at low enough health, so of course. Final break or whatever that is. But anyways, back to my tangent on Go Go Go. I was watching an episode where they introduced the mic robot, and yeah, they pretty much had this in there. The guy needs to upgrade his great jobber thing. This P escape physics Dark Souls would never. Oh lol. Only we have fans in the second army. Yeah. Oh come on! He literally regrew that. Hell no. Okay, but how the hell do I do the special thing? Alright, is this the thing that... Oh yeah, I had to hit it with a special in order for it to count. Okay, sure. And I gotta do maintenance on the Kunoichi and I got the legs off of this one. That's cool. Alright. Anyways, I have one against the hobo gang. And I got some legs. That's cool. What now? Also, yeah, Kaza's stuff got messed up. Anyways, the John Ominous II, of course. This guy he's planning something nefarious. What the? Oh, that was the silliest little silliest little introduction of whatever machine it. That shit looked like some weird Chinese bootleg toy, and it was played completely straight. Okay. Even though it kind of looked like a heavily inbred seagull. Anyways, side plot. Alright. That's some background plot with the same dude with the same robot that I've played. And oh no. Why does that guy sound like Takahito Kiyasu? I mean, at least a bit. Yeah, just a bit, just remote. All right, what's Kazuya doing? Since you know he's probably gonna fix his stuff. It's just cool and all, but why am I Kazuya now? I am Kazuya. I am become Kazuya. All right, sure. You got mail. And it's all in Japanese, so I can't read it. So I, Kazuya, have a phone contact on for Kazuya. So then there's Tetsuo, Kenji, Riko, and Hanzo. I got and some Maya character. That's interesting. Yeah, interesting. Now, sadly, I cannot do nothing, so I will have to. I will have to jog around and get to point B. Still, what happens if I initiate an encounter? Oh no, you do not have an LBX. Yeah, I figured that much. Now at this point I have more than enough, like, whatchamacallit, surplus parts to, refill that. Why do I have to play as Kazuya now? Oh no, you have no robot. You have to go shopping for another robot, because yeah, that makes sense. Where else do we, where else could we advertise our model kits? Of course, mochiron desu, as the Japanese may say. But yeah, he's going to the model store and right. Alright, that's a graphical bug. Cool. And, alright, that's just Zulu versus Brute Kai. I get no customization, and yeah. Alright, I can definitely do that, yeah. Sure. Holy sh... Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I accidentally forgot to do the tap. Because you're supposed to do the tap. Tap. See? That's what I meant to tap. Unfortunately, if you don't do the tap correctly, it defaults to a dash. And this tap, it has iframes. Which is why you should do the tap instead of, instead of the dash. Alright, Zulu. Cool. Alright, you got mail. Alright, cool. I will check my mail. And it's from John Protagonist the First, so that is cool and all. And now where to? Alright. Now where do I go? I am kind of stuck here, so I gotta get from point A to point B. Though I reckon there's, I can't just go directly to map. I suppose I have to wait for the sequel to add that. Misora Station. Alright. I've never been to here, so there's bound to be some cool stuff. Alright, what's the chat say, Let's see, that guy needed to upgrade from his generic green jobber mech to a cooler thing. Come if your John LBX attack! Escape crossbone design. You need to do his training arc. How Come, you don't have tire legs. What's your deal? I mean, I do have the silly gun tank legs, if I recall correctly, but that's pretty much it, sadly, for now. But that too will change. I will acquire more leg parts. What is this? A vendor? Sure. Sale. Yeah, I want to buy things. I have credits. I have money. Gadorito is. Alright, I don't know what that does. It's like... Alright, and he's gonna do a duel for 100 money. Must be a decent amount. But yeah, we go to a box since we cannot, start new fight, sadly. Alright, and this is the gameplays. Bio Award free. Nuru EP? I don't know what that is. Final Quest Exa, and yeah, that's all the Chord of Beauty? Silly names for stuff. Made Heart Free. Yeah, I'm trying to read the names of the little video games, video game posters. Yeah, there's more dudes I cannot duel yet. Okay, game. I see what you're doing. You blue balling me. I don't like that. I want to acquire. Alright. So this chick is called Maya, alright. And LBX card, alright. That's cool and all, but can I actually do fight encounters? No, I can't. Dang it. I want a Danball. How dare you not let me Danball, game? Alright. Man, this really does have more jogging than Gun Mage. Oh yeah. You look like a dubious potion seller. Surely there's some wares you may be offering for a prudent price. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the thing that we've been teased in the cutscene. Alright, whatever that is. Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna brainwash him with silly eyes. No! Oh no! And he is now Kazuya the Evil Man. Oh yeah, here's the frog face. From the Three Stooges. Of course, that was definitely not obvious. Alright. And of course, there's nothing happening. They're just chilling at the shop, and there's some new robot. And oh, that's some upgrade parts and such. That is really cool. I think that's neat. Core parts, Thunderbolt S10. All right. Customize からコアパーツがカスタマイズできるようになりました. Alright, I can now customize core parts. And I got new mail. Alright. Let's check that, and probably just more advice for how to do things. And alright. Core parts, probably some more spots where I can put stuff in. Alright. Now what's the last alright, battery parts. Yeah, sure. Wait, if I tap this... Oh yeah, it lets me know about stuff. Okay. Alright, that cycles stats. That does nothing. Alright, that's the data display. Can I move these? No, I cannot. Alright, I have now removed them, and now I need a battery. And I add in this one. Of course, I can freely rotate that. That is cool and all, but yeah, what if I wanted a more efficient storage? Alright, so I mean, I could technically just do that. There you go, double batteries. I think that's perfectly fine. Alright, let's say I have that done. Right? What is this? Customize. Alright, that's my tutorial disk? Okay, I see. Alright, weapon types. Oh, so there's a separate one for knuckles and separate one for claws. Interesting. That is... yeah, good to know. Sets action, that's the special action thing, yeah. I know that much. Let's see, does the core customization part say anything cool? You can turn these, you can play Tetris with that shit, yeah, that is cool. I'm sure that will come in handy later, but let's get these done. Yeah, we yap! Get back to yapping. Yeah, where the hell is Kaza? Clearly he is in some rescue facility in the Middle East. Missing an arm and a leg. Ugh. I mean, what? Now that's another cow's. Okay. You know, I hope there will come a point where I can where the game just lets go off the reins and I can do things. Okay, so parts. Now I'm curious, what is this? So that is nice. I get to look at the silly. Aichi, that's this one. Alright. I don't like the way the display works, but okay. The Hunter Rifle. It sure does look like a stereotypical hunter rifle. But for some reason I don't have enough gun. Enough Alright, that's some pretty cool claw arms. Alright. Alright, so how do I increase the amount? I don't. Okay. Sure. Wait, that's just right arms? Okay, sure, I will, Oh, that's both actually, but not like it matters. Leg parts. Alright, so that's the special dude. Also, here's the silly wheelchair parts. I do have those. AC1. Alright, body parts. I'm just selling the excess. Head parts. Head parts for Kunoichi, sure. So many warrior parts. Now to wager that'd be a lot more. Oh, so you can just do maintenance for free? That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's see. A bigger motor? Sure. Banigamu S100. C gauge 26, 28. Question is, can I make space for it? Since, I mean, I could just move that a bit, but the issue is, alright, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Okay, I think I forgot. Yeah, that it just adds more life points, battery points, defense, fire protector, and water protector. Right, that defense against water. No. But anyways, I think that'll be nice. Let's see. That should definitely help with there. Get the core memory in here. And yeah, I think this could work. Attack up by 2%. Yeah, I do have to tweak that too. Core parts, CPU, and attack up by 2%. Man. Attack up by 4%. And that's a swords type. Dang. Hey, core memory, what does that one do? I think that one just lets you do your little super attack. What is... That's a motor? Alright, so let's see. If I go in my... No, maintenance, customize... And now I should have... See, sadly, it does not fully slot in. Or does it? Actually, I will run both motors. I have become a mad lad and I have become insane and I will run both motors just because I can. Because, well, technically you can just slap this battery here. Get this CPU here. Get this motor, yeah, this motor here. Get this motor here. Which, I mean, alternatively, I could just do this. And, let's see, surely there's ways to optimize this. So that I can slap in even more shit. I mean, technically... Uh, issue is, if I were to... Alright, core memory... Yeah, remove core memory. That's fine. Get this battery here. And... CPU is there, so if I were to... If I were to spin this one, there'd still be an issue where I can't get enough clearance. Because I need four total, and that is not happening there. However, still not happening. Fuck. See, I thought, I'd be able to double dip, but sadly I cannot, so I guess I'll have to slap the core memory unit over here, and I will have to cope and see about it. Sadly. However, this I really like. I mean, the amount of shit this gives. Okay. I think this is fine enough. Alright. See, I wanted to get the silly claw arms, but I think this is good enough. One thing I'll probably do is to try and sell duplicates of my weapons. I think that would be a good call. Question is, do I have any duplicates? Don't have any hammers. And I just have the simpler buckler, so when it comes to buying stuff, what can I buy a hammer? No. And the hammer is an axe. Hell no. Okay. I guess this'll have to do. And alright. And yeah, there's a remote battle station, so can I now do fights? No. Sure, let's do this one. And bold of you to assume that I was gonna let you do that. I literally just have gone. There you go. High melee damage? What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of my weapon. Oh, a buckler? Sure. I do not like the fact that I need to get some story progress done before I can do the remote battles, but oh well. Let's see. What is next? Oh yeah, probably getting some dinner in the Master System. So yeah, that's what I'll be tending to next. So I'm gonna close this, drop a save state, turn this off, and yeah. And until next time, this has been the Shirt Lad, signing out. Thank you all very much for watching. Yeah, we'll see you later.